Have you ever wondered just how deep the bond between you and your pet really is? We often see our cats as cute, cuddly, and maybe a little bit aloof. But what if I told you that sometimes these furry companions can become our unsung heroes, our literal lifesavers? Today, I want to share an absolutely incredible true story that will make you look at your feline friend in a whole new light. This isn't just a story about a pet. It's a story about loyalty, intuition, and a connection that goes beyond what we can easily explain. It's the story of a man named Glen and his cat, a ginger tabby named Walter. Glen Williams, a retired man living a quiet life, had no idea that one ordinary night would turn into a fight for his life. Like any other evening, he went to bed, with Walter the cat sleeping soundly at his feet. But in the dead of night, something went terribly wrong. While Glen was deep in sleep, he suffered a stroke. His body was shutting down, and he was completely unaware of the danger he was in. Every second counted, and there was no one else around to help. No one, that is, except for Walter. Now, Walter was usually a very calm and well-behaved cat. He loved curling up with Glen, but he wasn't known for being overly demanding or aggressive. But on this night, something changed. Walter seemed to sense that his human was in grave danger. He didn't just meow or nudge him. He went into full-on emergency mode. Walter climbed onto Glen's chest and started frantically scratching his face. When that didn't work, he began biting Glen's ear, relentlessly trying to wake him up. Imagine that for a moment. A normally peaceful cat resorting to such desperate measures. Through the haze of the stroke, the sharp nips and scratches finally broke through. Glen slowly, painfully, regained a sliver of consciousness. He was disoriented. His body felt strange, and he couldn't move properly. But he knew one thing. His cat's bizarre and aggressive behavior was not normal. It was a signal, a desperate alarm bell that something was seriously wrong. Thanks to Walter's persistence, Glen managed to grab his phone and call for help. When the paramedics arrived, they confirmed the worst. Glen was having a major stroke. They rushed him to the hospital, where doctors told him something astonishing. The fact that he got to the emergency room when he did made all the difference. The timely medical intervention, made possible only by his cat's actions, saved him from far more severe consequences and very likely saved his life. If Walter hadn't woken him up, Glen might not have survived the night. The doctors and nurses were amazed. They had heard of dogs sensing medical emergencies, but a cat acting with such specific intent was truly remarkable. As Glen recovered, his gratitude for his feline hero knew no bounds. He started calling Walter "my little doctor." Think about that bond. Walter wasn't just a pet anymore. He was a guardian angel with whiskers and a tail. Glen shared his story with local news, hoping to show the world that cats are more than just independent creatures who happen to live in our homes. They're intelligent, deeply connected to their owners, and capable of incredible acts of love and protection. So what's the science behind this? How could Walter possibly know what was happening? While we can't ask Walter himself, experts have a few theories. Some believe that animals with their heightened senses might be able to detect subtle chemical changes in our bodies that occurred during a medical event like a stroke. Changes in scent, body temperature, or even the electrical signals in our brain might be perceptible to them, even when we are unconscious. Others suggest it's more about behavior. An animal that is deeply bonded with its owner will notice any deviation from the norm. It's the stillness, the change in breathing patterns. The lack of response, all of these could have been red flags for Walter, signaling that his beloved human was in distress. Regardless of the exact mechanism, stories like Glen and Walter S. are a powerful reminder of the amazing capabilities of the animals we share our lives with. Challenges the old stereotype of cats as being cold or indifferent. They form deep, complex relationships with us. They pay attention, care, and in the most critical moments, they can rise to the occasion in ways that defy our expectations. This story also highlights the importance of paying attention to our pet's behavior. If your dog or cat suddenly starts acting strangely, being unusually clingy, vocal, or even aggressive like Walter, it might be their way of telling you something is wrong. It could be about their own health, but as we've seen, it could also be about yours. They don't have words, so they use the only language they know: action. Glen's life was forever changed, not just by the stroke, but by the profound realization of his cat's love for him. He now looks at Walter with a sense of awe and endless affection. Their bond, already strong, is now unbreakable, forged in a moment of life or death crisis. "He's my hero," Glen often says, stroking Walter's ginger fur. "My little furry doctor who saved my life." So the next time your cat curls up on your lap, purring contentedly, or headbutts you for attention, remember the story of Glen and Walter. Remember that beneath that calm exterior might lie a fierce protector, a loyal friend, and a guardian who is watching over you in ways you might never fully understand. These incredible animals enrich our lives in so many ways, and sometimes they even save them. What do you think? Has your pet ever done something that seemed to defy explanation? Have they ever alerted you to danger, or comforted you when you needed it most? Share your own amazing pet stories in the comments below. Would absolutely love to read them. So let's celebrate these everyday heroes who walk on for paws. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share this incredible story with you. If you found it as moving as I did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more heartwarming and inspiring stories. Until next time, give your pet an extra hug for me. You never know, you might be hugging your very own furry little doctor.